Hello and welcome if you're new here, or welcome back if you have seen some of my last videos already. My name is Myra. I'm coming to you from Sweden, but I'm originally from Germany, and I have made a knitting podcast video and everything I have knitted video so far. And yeah, this is my cat. She likes to be around when I'm knitting or filming. Today is a little bit of a different video. Today I would like to take you along with me for a few days and just show you what I'm creating in a week. It has been a 1.5 in the end. I really hope you enjoy this video. Grab a cup of tea or coffee and your knits, and I say also in the end I will probably make a Q&A in the chat video next time. So if you have any questions about me, about knitting, sewing, living abroad, or anything you can come up with, please let me know in the comments down below and I will answer some of your questions in my next video. I wish you a lot of fun watching this video, and I see you in a second. I have knitted a little bit on my Colorwork sweater and thought I would show you a little bit of progress and what I have knitted so far. And I'm very sorry for this beautiful picture. I started to do like a gallery wall behind the sofa, and it's very difficult to decide on art, and then I tried to paint a little bit myself, and it's just a work in progress that is not going that good, I think, because it's like about a year probably already now, and I really need to find some art pieces. But so if you have any good suggestions, let me know in the comments and then I will have a look at it. For time being we just need to be happy with the certain time 40 picture. Not talking about my gallery wall, we are talking about my knits. So I have started with the body piece of the Colorwork sweater, and I just saw that I did a mistake. So you start with doing like a 5 rows rolled hem, and then you do the rib. And then in the train this morning I started to do the Colorwork, and I recently saw that I did the Colorwork on the wrong side. That means that now my rolled hem is rolling inside, normally it's rolling outside. I have the left side of the Stockholm stitch. But because I already knit not that much, but like about 10 rows or something in Colorwork, and this definitely took longer than the rolled hem, I would just continue for now, and then in the end I think I would unpick the rolled hem and then just knit it, and then I need to try to cast it off quite loosely, but I think I'll figure out a way. So I started the Colorwork, and this is really fun because the sleeves I was knitting on 5 needles because I didn't have a circular needle that was so small. So it's so much easier doing the Colorwork on the circular needle. Because the floats are just getting so much better and loosely, and it's really looking good how it's turning out so far. And I also knitted on the second sleeve. I showed you in my knitting podcast, I showed you how long I came with it. So this is the first sleeve that I have showed you before, and this is the second sleeve. I'm done with the Colorwork for now, and I've already blocked it, and now I just need to knit the single color part. And I discovered another mistake I made. I guess I normally knit more like very easy knits in stocking stitch, but I don't need to think that much. And because when I was looking for the circle needle for this part, because I know I knitted the other one with like a colorful wood or the needles of the colorful wood. And then I looked at which size it was, and it was too big. So this will also probably explain this, why this one is getting like a little bit bulky and big. But I think I will knit this one and then see how much difference it is, and if I could probably stretch it or make it less bulky when blocking, or if I need to do it again, just this upper part. So this is also a learning work in progress. I think I will learn a lot. I remember also with the other colorwork sweater I made before that because it was very easy to do a row a little bit wrong, and then the whole colorwork pattern does not work out. So I need to go back a lot of times, and I normally don't do this when knitting. I think always there's a solution how to fix it later. It's probably not the perfect way to go, but I'm quite perfectionistic when sewing, so knitting is a bit more relaxing hobby to me. And it's also a learning process to just don't go back every time something is going wrong. But I think with a pattern, colorwork pattern, this is just, it's very obviously if you don't go back and the whole pattern does not work out. So this is my process so far. I have knitted a lot yesterday in the garden. And I will continue a little bit on the train in the mornings, because this week hopefully my other wool will also arrive. And then I think I need to stop a little bit with this sweater and start with my accessories. But if the wool comes this week, I will take along as well. So, hello again. Today is Tuesday, the next day from the last clip you saw. And I thought I would show you a little bit of the process I made today, because I was knitting a lot in the train today. Sadly, it wasn't delayed, so I had a little bit of extra knitting time in the morning. That means I finished the second sleeve, so I finished all the single color on top here. And in the last clip I told you that I think it was the first sleeve I used the wrong needle for the single color part, and this is probably why it's so bulky. But it's the same with a smaller needle. So I decided to block it again, probably a little bit into the length, and so I don't have a problem when I complete it to the sweater, or stitch it to the sweater. That will hopefully just help. And I thought, why don't I do it now when I have both sleeves finished? And this actually went really fast, because last time the colored sweater I made, or the sweater with two colors, it was very thin yarn and it took me forever. And this yarn is quite thick, so it's going really fast actually. It's fun when you see how fast it's growing, especially with all the color work. It just takes a little longer. Anyways, it's really warm at the moment. It's like 30 something or flat, and but that are probably the last warm summer days, I think. Let's see just how the autumn will be. But one day I can wear this thick sweater again. So let's wash and block the two sleeves. So now I just place them on the towel here and yeah, just let them dry, and then we will see how it will turn out. But I think, because actually now when it's already wet and I can just place it in the form I would like to, I can see that it will work out fine, I think. Yeah, so this, I think it was a good decision, just wash and block it again. So here I am again. Today is Thursday. I'm very sorry that I didn't have checked in with you yesterday, but yeah, I just filmed the video and then I started editing it, and then I was quite tired because it took quite a long time and I haven't finished yet. So I will do this also tonight and then probably on a Saturday as well. And then I will see if I can publish it on Sunday or next Wednesday. But I thought I would just check in with you. I just came home from work, so I'm again a little bit sweaty. I'm sorry. It's just so warm at the moment. Yeah, it's very exhausting, and our flat is like a sauna. So yeah, not really fun. So we're looking forward to autumn now, actually. Especially when you're knitting, I think. And yeah, I got my wool from the post office. She's here as well. Yeah, so I got my wool from the post office because I was just too lazy to do it yesterday, and I thought I would just pick it up with you and yeah, have a look with you directly and see what we think about the yarn. So this is the package. I ordered directly from Sandnes garn. It's very easy to order from them to Sweden. And yeah, it seems like they also ship from Sweden. Let us see. Here is I think this is my favorite light beige color. It is thin silk mohair, and it is in the colorway 3021. And yeah, if you watched my last video, the video about all my knits, then I also say that this one is one of my favorite colors, and yeah, I have used it quite a lot of times. And I ordered, I think, 3 balls of this as to match up with this one. This is a double Sunday, yeah. In the color, it was called, I think, cardamom, and it's the color 3821, and yeah, it is one of Petit Knit. I don't know if you can see it. Petit Knit colors of double Sunday, and yeah, I wanted to match these two. I think they look really beautiful together because I wanted to knit the terrazzo neck and the Stockholm beanie. Yeah, I think it will be really nice combo, and it will fit to a lot of my scarves and yeah, winter accessories. So I'm really looking forward to starting to this project. I bought 7 of the double Sunday, and yeah, it's called cardamom, the color. Yeah, and this is just the light beige color, it's called. I ordered from them because I showed you in my last knitting podcast that I bought the Böllefrö yarn from Tante Grön when I was on holidays in Denmark. And I want to knit the caramel sweater by Petit Knit. And yeah, I had looked for matching mohair, but they didn't have it in stock in the same color or dye lot. So I bought now the thin silk mohair from Sandnes yarn, to match up with this one. And this one is the color 3041, and I ordered 5 of this to match with the Böllefrö. Yeah, really beautiful color. I got quite some yarn, I think. Really beautiful beige colors as quite often, but yeah, really beautiful. I'm looking forward to start knitting with this beautiful wool. Well, hello! I haven't checked in with you anymore after I received my wool on Thursday. Today is Saturday, a few days later. Yeah, on Friday, yesterday we were a little bit busy. I was working the whole day, and then we were in Stockholm with my boyfriend's family. And today it was just a rainy and grey day, and I was knitting a bit. So I thought I would just show you a little bit how long I have come. Because after receiving my wool, I directly started to knit the Stockholm beanie. And this is where we are at. It's just a lot of ribbing in the beginning. And I knitted up the first ball of double Sunday already, and then it will be folded like this. So I have to knit a little bit more rib. I really like the color combination. It really feels very, very soft. I actually never knitted a beanie with mohair before. So yeah, I really like how it feels. It feels, or it's a really nice fabric. And then I also started the colorwork part, or the leaf part on the sweater, because I was sitting one evening and thinking about what else I could do. How could I do something that matched with the leaf pattern on the sleeves? It didn't work to come up with something, so I decided to do the leaf pattern as well. Hello and happy Sunday. Yeah, I'm sitting at my sewing machine, and I am sewing a tilly top. Yeah, this is also a pattern I made for Colorwork design where I'm working at, and it's just a basic top pattern for women. We're releasing a new collection in the end of the week, so if you watch this video, the collection is online. And this is one of our new colors. It's called Latte, and it's this really beautiful brown color. So I thought I will make a rib top for me. So I am sewing a little bit today. Yeah, and in my last video in my first video someone asked if I am using a walker foot for my beanie machine. And yes, I am doing it, especially when I'm sewing with elastic fabrics. I'm using the walking foot because now the binding, I'm sewing the binding with my sewing machine. You can also do it with a cover machine, but I would like to have a little bit wider binding, and yeah, it actually goes very easy and fast. So you just sew on the binding and then top stitch it 2 times, and there is a walking foot, very, very practical and good, and transport the fabric just a little bit better. So I thought I would just show you my easiest way how to thread in these threads from my serger. They are also needles they call mending needles. They look like crochet hook or something, but I just like to use a needle, a bigger one. I always make a little knot in the end of the seam, very close, just to secure it a little bit extra, and then I thread it into my needle, and then just thread it into the seam a few centimeters, and then cut it. And this works really well for me. Yeah, so just a little tip if you're using a serger and haven't found the best way to weave them in, this is how I do it. But yeah, there are a lot of different ways how to do it. My tilly top is finished, and this is how it looks like. It is a ribbed knit version. There's also a version for jersey fabrics, and it is a little bit different. Yeah, but I really like the color, and yeah, the fabric is really soft. I used about 80 centimeters of fabric. It's an organic, GOTS certified rib knit, as I said before, in the color Latte from Elvelukan Design. And yeah, I made the binding just with my sewing machine, though if you just have a sewing machine, this is a project you can very easily just do with the machine and don't need any other machines. If you have a cover and or a serger, you can use them as well. So I sewed the side seams with the serger and made the binding with the sewing machine, and then on the hem I also just used the serger once and then ironed it up 2 centimeters, and then also stitched it down with the sewing machine and reinforced straight stitch. Yes, that's how it's called. Yeah, a really great piece for summer, but also for autumn under cardigans and yeah, or in winter, so I like piece. And yeah, really like the color, and it was so fast to do. It just took me like half an hour, and yeah. Hello and happy Wednesday. It has been a few days since last time. The last day was a little bit busy. I have working on the days, and then in the evenings I have met some friends, and yeah, didn't have really time to film anything. But today is my free day of the week, and I just came home. I have been in a very cozy and beautiful garden cafe with a friend and had some lunch, and yeah, now I'm back home, and I thought I would give you a little update of what I knitted the last days. So my Stockholm's beanie is finished. Yeah, I have already washed and blocked it, and this was a very fast knit. It was perfect in the train, and yeah, it has the little interesting top, and yeah, it's quite big actually, because there's just one size, and then depending on how big your head is, you need different lengths. Mine is actually quite long. I think it's supposed to be so. It's recommended to thread in an elastic thread into the lower part here, so that it will not stretch out too much, and I think I will need to do this because yeah, it's actually quite big. So this is how it looks like, but I can feel like it can just go into my face, especially when I'm wearing it a little bit more. But yeah, I think it's really cute, and I really like the color, and yeah, it's really soft. So yeah, I have one finished object, and yeah, I will probably also include this in my next knitting podcast, but I need to knit a little bit more before I can film it. Yeah, I thought I will also show you a little bit about my Colorwork sweater again, because last time I just talked about that I am thinking about doing the leaf pattern on the body as well, because first I was thinking to do something different, or because there's such big gaps between the leaves and it's very hard to have a good tension there for me, but I didn't come up with anything that looked nice with the leaf pattern on the sleeves, or that just fit into it. So I decided to do the leaf pattern as well, and I have finished it already, and it is quite a tight tension, but yeah, I hope I can do with blocking and washing, I can do a little bit. So this is how it looks now. I still need to unravel the rolled hem and make it again, as I said in the beginning of this video. And yeah, then I have the red part and the leaf part, and you can probably see that it's a little bit bubbly in between, but I hope I can do a lot with washing. And then I have just started the red part again, and then I will do also the part with the beige that will go over into the top single color part. But yeah, after I finish the color work, I will wash and block it before I will the single color part, and then I will join it. So yeah, this went actually quite fast, I think, and it's really fun to knit the color work. It's a little bit more interesting than just doing stockinette stitch or rib or something. Yes, so this is really fun. And then I think I will also start very soon with my terrazzo neck that will match my Stockholm beanie. And then if I have finished that, I will start with the caramel sweater, because I don't like to have too many different projects at the same time, because then I just lose the focus, and yeah, I like to have about 2 projects that I can focus on and get a little break from the other one meanwhile. But yeah, I have watched the knitting podcast from Florence. I will link it in the description box, because she makes really nice knits and also make her own patterns, and yeah, we're releasing some soon. And she knitted very beautiful lace socks from the book 52 Weeks of Socks. So I'm actually a bit... I want to knit some lace socks. I think they look really beautiful, and it's very interesting to start or trying a new technique in a sock. It's not that big like a sweater, and probably I need to try something out. Hello, it has been a day. Yesterday I was a little bit busy, so I just knit a little bit in the evening. I tried to cast on my terrazzo neck, and I wanted to do the Italian cast on, because this was also recommended on the Stockholm beanie, but there I was a little bit too lazy, and I made a regular cast on. But now I thought I would just try it. It's good to learn some new techniques, and it was in the evening and I was tired and it was dark, so yeah, it didn't turn out well. So I will try it again on the weekend now. So I have nothing to show you, but I continued with my sweater. It's actually growing now. You can really feel like it's a sweater. And the mornings I get really cold now. Today was about 8 degrees, and I think tomorrow is the last warm days with about 27-28 degrees Celsius. And then it will be about 15 or 17 or so. Yeah, so autumn is slowly coming. Yeah, my cat is here also. She's always likes to cuddle a lot when I come home from work. So yeah, she likes to be where I am. But yeah, this is the sweater so far. I still need to block it. I'm now on the last rows of the beige Colorwork. It's actually not that much contrast. I'm a little bit sad about it because it was in the pattern book. They used the 2 colors like this, and it looked like a little bit more contrast. So yeah, but I think on the camera it's still good to see. And when I finish this part, then I will block it and hope it grows a little bit in size because it's quite narrow. But yeah, we will see. I thought I will have this sweater as a last layer on other thinner sweaters to wear outsides. But yeah, we will see how big it will be. Probably I should have knitted a size bigger. But yeah, it's for next time. This is test. And yeah, I also need to do the rolled hem again, as I said in the very beginning of this video. But yeah, this is soon finished, and I hope I can give you an update of this one in my next knitting podcast, maybe, as well as on my terrace neck. I hope I can make a knitting podcast soon. I will knit a little bit more to show you just a little bit more. But I hope you like this kind of video as well, and just hang along with me for 1.5 weeks it was now. And yeah, I really hope you like this kind of videos, or other videos than just a knitting podcast, because I have some ideas, and if you have any recommendations or wishes, I would be very glad if you let me know in the comments. I think I will also do the Q&A, probably like a knit and chat. So if you have any questions about me, my person, about my knitting or sewing or living abroad, or yeah, anything you can come up with, I would be very glad if you write it in the comments, and I will probably answer a few questions in the next video. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great weekend or great day whenever you will watch this video, and I hope I see you next time. Bye!